Alright, looks like we're live. We're going to be doing a search for passenger evacuation missions in the stations near Seoul. The goal is to try to pick up some passengers, evade the Thargoid threat on our way out, and then make it to the station without being interdicted by human threats. Alright, so how's everybody doing, Commanders? My name is Commander G Planes in the game. Ready to rock and roll. I'm going to be doing open play because why not? Who wants to play with themselves, right? So let's play some Elite Dangerous here. I'm going to test my stream while this is loaded. Make sure there's good audio and the stream is actually playing on YouTube for all of you. Ready to rock and roll. I'm going to be doing open play because why not? We're up. Who wants to play with themselves, right? So let's play some Elite Dangerous here. I'm going to test my stream while this is loaded. Make sure there's good audio and the stream is actually playing on YouTube for all of you. Cool. All right, everything looks good. I was also clearing my area just in case, just make sure I don't have anything on the floor. So yeah, it's a clean stream here. All right, let me check out what we're doing over here. Back in the game here, we're loaded up, and we are going to be playing some Elite Dangerous with the Mandalay. The Mandalay I'm using is the only the exploration purchase ship. I've never purchased a ship in this game. I was very fortunate to meet a group of folks in this game when I first started, looking for players to play with that helped me get started. One of the cool things about that was it allowed me to figure out how to make credits in the game to buy some of the ships that I like to play with at my level of only a year. Some folks, I'm sure, have been playing for 10 years, and it makes this game go really quick. Right now, I am going to be adjusting the volume again. That way, I do not get overwhelmed with the sounds that are playing in the background while I'm trying to speak to you with my headset on. And here we go. Let's go. All right, we're here at Ling Queen Jiao. If someone wants to correct that in the stream, go right ahead. And I just want to let you know, if you are in the chat, you are watching this. I can't see the chat until I get my second screen right now. I don't have it set up for that. So if you do chat, you're welcome to put anything you want in the chat, but I won't be able to respond until after the stream we're done here and I get back to the YouTube channel. Although the plan is to be able to have an interactive experience with you folks going forward when I have the ability to get the equipment required for it. All right. Step 1. Flex. Get some room in the ship. Get ready to rock and roll. Check the mission board here. Let's go to the passenger lounge. So this is where I was having troubles when I first started. I think over in the last stream I kind of went over what I was doing, picking up actual injured passengers. But these here are refugees trying to leave, directly related to it. So they're going to the rescue ship Cornwallis in V886 Centauri system. This is a threat level 0, so I feel confident that I should be able to handle this one. So I'm going to pick a cabin for them. I've only got one on the ship at the time. There are other ships with builds that can carry a lot more and do a lot more of these missions at once, but for now, let's do this. So I know where I need to go. I'm going to exit out of here. I'm going to launch as soon as I plot my nav. Normally, I would just launch, but this is sometimes busy right now. I'm in open play as much as there is a Thargoid invasion in this system, so there's tons of NPCs as well as possibly players in the area, so I'm going to plot my course first. So I should be able to see the ship over here. This is my mission, known with the blue globe here, so you can see this is where my mission target is. Okay. Alright, let's see. There we go. My route was plotted. Got 2 jumps here. Don't ask me why that took so long, but was able to get her figured out here. We got a fuel start here, and it looks like there's a clear path. So let's get out of here. Let's hit the auto launch, and let's get rocking and rolling. This weekend, I'm going to plan to put on the VR so you can get the full immersive effect of what I'm looking at and what I want to look at in the game. And you will see some beautiful sights with the VR once I put that on. It's going to make you want to get VR and play this game. It's absolutely unbelievable. Who loves Who loves auto launch? Look at this. Look how beautiful this station is. Oh my goodness. Landing your ship on that, being able to walk through the parks and the rivers, go for a swim, you know, take your girlfriend on a date or something. If you're a woman, take your boyfriend on a date, or whoever wants to take someone on a date. Okay, so just as I was talking about here, oh look, off topic, I don't want to sound like I'm looking at everything and I see the Fuel Rats logo in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. If you're not familiar with them, you should watch some of their YouTube videos. Apparently, they are the rescue team for folks that have been out in this game and have like literally ran out of gas. They didn't want to lose their data, and they were able to find a way to get these folks home. So, I don't know too much of their lore, but if you look them up, it looks like they have an actual logo in game. They're that important. Look at this guy over here. He's doing a barrel roll through. That's some skills right there. Alright, now that that beautiful ship is going through here, if nobody else is going to leave the station, I am going to give it a good old college try and see if I can get through here. Alright, here we go. Auto launch, my landing gear's retracted, I'm not speeding, this guy's going up and down. Let's see what happens when we get closer here to the mail slot. Let's see if there's something on the other side stopping that NPC from exiting. Alright, looks like we're clear. Nobody's going in or out. I'm not exactly sure what was wrong. Let's match the station rotation on our way out. Alright, we made it. We got some ships over here. Alright, it says that I am doing something wrong apparently, so let's just speed our way out of here. Alright, we're not mass locked anymore, but before we go, there's nobody in front of me. Let me just double check to make sure that we're good to go. Let me go to my inventory. Let's see. Cabins, here we go. So, I want to make sure I have my passengers on board. They are. And let's go. So, usually if I have passengers on board, I have found that the Thargoids will interdict. They'll most likely hit my ship, and depending on the situation, if it doesn't destroy my ship right away, I may have time to recover the passengers if they happen to eject. It all depends on the situation. Some people can just outrun them, but let's see what happens here. Alright, here we go. I'm going to pull my throttle down for a second, not that it matters in the center space. See what we can do. Maybe they'll just leave me alone if there's like these guys somewhere not near me. Alright, my frame shift drive is rebooting right now, and I have some sort of damage that I'm not familiar with, so let me see what we can do here. Let's go check this out here. Let's go to the modules and check the frame shift drive. Let's see if we can get out of here. Nope. I don't see anything about my passengers being ejected, but let's check. Come on. Alright, so it looks like they ejected. Let's see if we can get them. And get out of Dodge here. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go! Let's go! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. No time for thinking, just intercepting now. still far away. What just happened? Recover your passenger space pods. I'm not sure what happened to that. Are the space pods gone? I don't see anything on radar here. Let's just get out of here and see what happens, because so I don't see any pods in space here, and it didn't look like I actually captured them, but let's see what we have here. So once I jump, they're there or they're not, but we'll see. It says, should get a message. So it says the passengers were lost. That sucks. I thought I picked them up. And I have no friends. Look at that. Alright, let's see here if there's any more information that we have here. So it doesn't look like it shows a history of getting them back. We will find out when we get there. It shows here that there are supposedly 3 passengers here. So let's see what happens. It was really weird. That capsule was going, it was at like 5 kilometers and I was going full speed and it still wasn't doing anything. So that was strange. So what we just did use an exceptional amount of gas, more than I had expected. Let's see. I can't manage navigate right now, but right now I'm jumping to the destination system. I did hear, so even though it might have glitched out, so maybe I was on trajectory and my systems just didn't update, I did hear the sound as if the cargo was actually scooped up, so there's a good chance that I actually picked up those passengers. We're going to find out when we get there, because it shows that the passengers are there, but the message said that they were lost, so it's going to be up in the air to see what happens there. I'm not sure if someone shot them and just blew them up, like the Thargoid just blew them up, but who knows. Alright, let's get out of this channel there and let's just get away. So I've had people try to interdict me in here, so I'm just gonna go like overcharge it, and I'm gonna do some loop-diddy-loos trying to line up with the target here. I don't expect to actually catch up to it at this speed and at this angle, but it will give us something that's far away from where we were at before. Now we'll line up and get on our way. So I could have sworn that I scooped them up in that last one, but as you could see, like my ship was going like really fast, and it was still not, there was like no relative closure rate between it. So I'm guessing that if I was actually aligned with it, there's a possibility that I actually picked it up. So at 5 kilometers, that is quite far away to try to do that cargo scoop. Usually picking it up requires to get really close to it, so. We're on our way to the rescue ship Cornwallis, and we are going to go check out to see if the passengers were able to rejoin. Alright, I think there's another way I can check this out if they were. If not, we'll have to abandon it. And Alright, so I have finds already, so there's a possibility that they were already lost. Let's see what part of what they're from. That sucks. I actually tried to scoop them up and they disappeared. So I was able to, off camera, I was able to actually successfully get passengers through there and pick them up and get them home. The next challenge is actually getting parked at Cornwallis here. When I get there, there's usually tons of people on the pad, so it's tough to get through. Something was shooting at me while I was in there getting the pod, so maybe they targeted the pod and just blew it up. Because it did definitely disappear off my radar and it was uncapturable at that point. Now we'll try again. We'll try 3 times on this live stream. I don't want to fail 3 times in a row because the fines just keep racking up, and I don't want to pull my combat ship up to go out there and try to get some bounties. So normally I pull the comms up right away, but I'm assuming that the pads are going to be full. So I'm just going to get close enough to kind of get a look-see here, what's going on. I got some other people floating around the ship here, and I'm trying to get into protective range of this ship so that I can't be a target. So we got 2 pads here. Alright, friendly repair a little bit. Let's try to get on board. We'll go to contacts, request docking. Cool, right in. So, I am wearing a shirt that there are trademark infringements on here. I don't mind paying royalties if this to them if the video goes viral. But let's check and see if they are still on board. Alright, now, so here's where it would basically show like a blue thing, so I can't complete this mission. So unfortunately, this is what I'm going to have to do here. Since these pods ejected, and as I was going in to get it, the pod disappeared, as you can see in there. I'm not sure why it disappeared, because I didn't shoot it. So something shot it, and or it disappeared for whatever reason. So I'm going to have to abandon this. That doesn't make sense that it disappeared, but it did. You all saw the stream. It happened. So here's what I need to do. I need to abandon the mission first, so I need to go here. No, over here, transactions, and I need to go to the passengers and just say, hey, sorry, I need to abandon it. And then now I have a problem where I have fines. So now I need to pay an interstellar factor, which I'm not exactly sure where to go. So bear with me 1 second while I find an interstellar factor that's close by. It looks like I want to go to probably La Cali. So it looks like there are tons of settlements. Let's see if there are any stations. There's the Gupta city. So let's try that. So that should be a way to go. So I need to go to Lacala 9352. LACAI. LACAI. Alright, let's see if my memory's any good. LAC. Alright, so I think it's 9352. Can I just plot a route just by touching? Okay, no, it's not going to let me plot a route there. So this should theoretically have tons of interstellar factors, which will kind of guide me to where I need to go. So let's exit this and get off the ship, just in case people are trying to get actual passengers here. So I was successfully able to do those passengers before and recover them. It seems to me like as soon as like the ship gets shot, for some reason the passengers just eject into pods, you know. And once they eject, the threat kind of the Thargoid threat seems to stop. It's like they're only interested in the passengers and nothing else. Although in that last mission, I really think that it was actually a glitch in the game, because I was on track for actually picking them up. So I think the game just glitched there. So it looks like we're going to be 2 jumps away. We're going to jump into the system. Apparently there's an interstellar factor at the largest station in this destination. And then I can pay the fines off and then go to Seoul and try again. Although, if these passenger missions, if I unable to recover it on the next one, not that I'm going to give up on them, I'm going to go to combat for a little bit. I don't have the setup or the time to buy the anti-Thargoid ships required at this time, so I'm trying to do these types of missions in the hopes that I could like kind of contribute, but hopefully I'll be able to find you know, some sort of build that will fit the budget that I have, that you probably, you know, saw at one point. In that case, it'll allow me to you know, purchase an what do they call axe build, you know, anti-Xeno. And that'll allow me to do some combat, take out some of do what I'm good at in combat, you know. So, I technically don't have any, maybe I'm going into a Thargoid, alright, there's a Thargoid right there, let's blow right by him, come on. Let's see if we can get out of here. So the first thing I need to do is keep them out of range. Alright, 0 thrust capability. Alright, come on. We're gonna go through a reboot sequence now. Come on, baby. Reboot. I've never seen this before either. It's getting cold in here. Reboot for... I have no control over the ship at all. There we go. Come on, baby. Press and hold the buttons. Let's go. Let's go, bitch. Pardon my French. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Well, the ship works well when I'm alone. I apologize, I cursed. That is not what I would like to have done, but in the moment, do what I need to do. Alright, so where are we at now? We are at the right station, or the right system, I should say. Now I'm going to go find the station that I'm looking for here. Let's just filter by stations. Let's pull the throttle back so that I can do some research over here. There's the Gupta city, which is what I was looking for, and let's see if it's not terribly far away. So it's 64 light seconds. So I flew to Alpha Centauri last time in the hopes of getting to an interstellar factor because it's kind of relatively close to Earth. But I didn't realize that the stars were actually literally very, very far apart from each other. And what ends up, they are so far apart that normally I'm guessing that they're close enough to keep in the same system, but they're far enough apart where like it's almost like a jump away. So I was watching my fuel just tick down, and I wasn't sure if I had enough gas to get to the star where the interstellar factor was. So I found an interstellar factor on a planet that was within orbital range of the star that we jump into. So that's why I kind of chose this as opposed to something like Alpha Centauri. Now this is a station, I'm assuming this is where the interstellar factor is. It's showing on the list. I used a third-party tool called Inara. It is very helpful for like literally finding any information that you would like or need to know where to go. I'm not exactly sure the mechanics of how it works, but I am able to use it to do a basic search and find exactly what I'm looking for. The barrel rolls earlier was because I was going too fast, and rather than overshoot, I was trying to bleed off some energy, but still stay on an an incoming course at a high rate of speed to get there quicker. So that's what that was for. If you were on board, I'm sure it would kind of give you a dizzy loop. All right, let's use some yaw. There we go. Let's jump in, and then this one shouldn't be terrible. I should be able to just jump in, get within range. Alright, auto docking going. I can sit back and relax. Gotta enjoy the view of space. So, I'm going to try one more passenger mission, and I'm just going to go out and I'm going to just go blow some pirates up to go make up the, the money that I have to pay these interstellar factors for these failed missions. Wow, look at how beautiful this station is. Alright. Look at that. I feel like I'm in a nightclub in here. Alright, great. Let's get some gas. Let's check the starport services for the interstellar factor. Alright, that's going to be in contacts, and under contacts there should be somebody called okay, so there's two interstellar factors here. What do I like better? Legal facilities? I like mercenary facilities. I'll tell you what, the good guys, sometimes they're not the easiest to get along with. Oh, no, maybe not. Let's try this one. Darn. Gotta go to court for this one. Alright, so that's not all of them. I still have fines somehow, and I'm not sure why I can't pay them all here, but that gets rid of that one. Let's see, that's kind of weird. Alright, so I was able to get rid of the... Let's see. So I have to find somebody that will allow me to clear the sole nationalists. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let's find another interstellar factor that's within one jump range of my ship and try that again. I don't want to necessarily go to one of the planets here because there's no guarantee. I'm already in this system and they're going to have the same factions there. I'm not sure if they will allow me to clear that credit fine here. So let me check an area real quick and see who else is next clear by here. Alright, so it says there's one at Shaver Dock at La Rochelle. So let's try it, La Rochelle. Alright, so to do that I gotta go to navigation, I gotta go to my galaxy map, and then I gotta find La Rochelle. Still a lot of work for, you know, a glitch. I picked them up, I was on my way. I was making no relative motion towards them, but anyway, let's just play the game and continue here. I need to find L-A-R-O, La Rochelle. That's it right there. Let's go. That might be too close to Seoul. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're too close to Seoul. Let me just find something that's further away. I have a really great jump range with this ship, so let me try something else. I'm not sure this LHS 449 do they have any stations? Perry Station. Let's check that out. What direction is that? Alright, let's just give this one a good old college try again. Although there's only 20,000 people here, so that may be the wrong one. Let me just double check. 449. Is that LHS 449? Alright, yeah, I mean it says out on Nara there is one. So let's just let's try it. Let's see. Let's see if it's correct or not. I'm gonna have to go back on the live stream and see what happened. If anybody has any comments watching this to see what happened to the those pods that I was on my way with the cargo scoop to, if you see what happened to it, let me know. Like if it got shot by an enemy, let me know. I was noticing there was no closure distance. I was focused on the actual like piece of the radar and like to the left of the radar. Where it actually shows it, because technically in order to scoop it up, the cargo scoop is on the bottom of the ship, so I would have to actually like put the cargo just underneath my ship to get into the cargo scoop. So by using that I can kind of line up and go towards the target. So when I kind of looked up and I was like, something's not right here, I did notice that there was no closure rate even though I was moving towards it, and then when I sped up it disappeared. Wow, look at that beautiful scene there. So you can see the group of stars to the right of the other group of stars there. I'm not sure if those are planets in the solar system or just like another cluster of stars. I mean, technically these stars that you're seeing here probably exist in like the actual galaxy themselves, which is super cool in relational proportion to where we're at now, which is so cool. I love this game. I will say I get bored of this game after some time without playing with other players and actually have like a common mission and goal. But it's fun just to log on for an hour, you know, get in there, you know, kill some pirates and then get back on to life. But with people, it's so cool to do missions together and try to like I have a common goal. So when they introduce these player-owned areas of space, it's going to be so cool to see how they implement it. Alright, so we are here. I'm not going to burn up. I'm going to find Perry Station, which is labeled as having an interstellar factor. Let's see how far away it is. Oh, that's way too quick. Alright. If I kept that overdrive on, I would have literally like blew right by it in like 10 seconds, kind of like that, but let's see if we can catch it. We're still under gravity. Well, we're not slowing down yet. Let's come on. Let's go out and then back in and pull her up. Come on. Is she gonna pull in? Nope. This planet still got us. Let's go the other direction. All right, there we go. Now we're slowing down. All right, there we go. I don't like doing that. That would make me sick in real life. But I didn't want to blow by it and then be like 200 light years away. I'm making 200 light years up, but. I should say far away from it. Alright, on our way to Perry Station. We are quickly closing and watching the distance and speed. Looking at my throttle line over there, that's what I call it. I'm going to jump in, hit the button, we're disengaging. I'm going to push the throttle up full max. I'm going to go into my panel over here. I'm going to go to the contacts and request docking. I'm not close enough. Request docking again. I'm going to pull the throttle back, press 1, and we're going to go. So the one thing that I miss there normally to get my flow super quick is looking at the actual distance. So I have to wait for it to get 7.5 kilometers or closer before it'll give docking request. Then I can pull the throttle back and allow the auto docking to go like super quick. Now if you look at the red station, you could see like there's arrows on the side of it. They kind of look like chevrons, and they point to the mail slot. So if you're on the other side and you're trying to do this without it, if you look at those, it'll point to where the mail slot is. We'll call it the mail slot because that's what people have called it, but I'm not sure what the developers call it. Alright, Starship Services, let's go to Interstellar Factors, see if we can clear these out. I'm surprised, like, the Interstellar Factors around there, they don't know people are going to be, like, having problems. Alright, let's go here. Fines. Oh, no fines detected. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a fine, so, like, I don't know what's going on right now. Alright, so I mean, this is live, so maybe I don't know how to play this game, but I see a fine right here. Or maybe these are bounties. Yeah, that's a fine. So they don't see any fines, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to clear that if they don't know that I have a fine here. I mean, can I just tell them that I have a fine? Alright, so that's not going to clear, so let's not waste any more time. I'm wasting valuable time trying to find a interstellar factor that knows something about being an interstellar factor. Alright, Let's see if I can change it from, like, far away. Let's see if it'll allow me to... a minimum distance. Maybe not. Maybe the government has to be totally different. Let's go to a private ownership. Let's see if that has any out here. 33 light years. LHS 145. There's an interstellar factor on... I'm not sure if this is actually somebody's carrier, so I don't want to go here and end up on someone to see if, like, I mean, that would be cool if they have interstellar factors that I can do whatever. There might be a possibility I actually have to get out and... You know what? Let's see if this station, maybe I actually have to do it from inside the station. Maybe the starport services from the ship, maybe I have to show up in person, you know what I mean? So right now we're gonna go dock, we're gonna go put our ship in the hangar, and then we're gonna get on foot and we're gonna walk there. Alright, so I'm antsy. I just got out of the gym and I had one of those C4s, and oh my gosh, there's so much caffeine in that thing. Alright, I'm not sure what the hotkey is to sprint, so I'm gonna just keep going this way. So here's my ship on the grand scale of thing. That's what it actually looks like. Lighting's not necessarily the best lighting from this angle, but that's my ship, and I'm gonna make my way into the station itself. So this is like a casino, you know what I mean? Like if you went into like a casino and you were like, you know, trying to get into like the cool area, like you'd have to go through elevators from like the parking garage, you know, and they got elevators just like this, some cool music. Boom! Alright, so this is the inside of the ship here, so like let me just go say, I'm not sure where I need to go, but let's go to the bar. Alright, let's see if there's somebody that I can hang out with at the bar here. Alright, I think the bar's over here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Ah! Hey! Let's go find a girlfriend. No, wait, who's that? Hey.
Sure.
Alright, she's talking to herself. Hey, want to go to the bar and go on a date with me? Yeah, hi. Alright. No, so, but really what I'm looking for here is, now that we're in here, let's see if we can do this from here. Mission provider. Alright, let's see if we can do it from here. Nope, I can't do it from here either. Let's see if administrative contact, maybe I can do it from here. No fines deducted. No bounties detected. So I can even like hand myself in and be like, hey, I did something wrong here. Like, how do I fix it, you know? Alright, so it looks like this station isn't going to allow me to clear that. So we're just going to go back to Seoul and see if it'll allow me to take another passenger mission, because I really want to be live and actually have a successful passenger mission. I don't have any idea why I couldn't pick those up. I am actually really disappointed now. I'm so hung up on it. Alright, so that's kind of like, you know, going to like, you know, if you were to take like your helicopter or land on top of a like the casino and go into the casino as a VIP. That's what it's like. Alright, so now I need to go find how to get back in my ship. So with this game, as compared to other games, I have to get into the orbit of this, not in the orbit, but like in the vicinity of this place here. As you can see, these are the steps that go into my ship. And I'll get in here and I'll board the ship, and I'm going to select that seat, and it'll bring me back up into the cockpit, and then we'll fire this up and get going. Alright. Alright, let's auto launch this. Let's go here. Let's set up our nav. We're going to go right back to Seoul again. So we can go nav. We're going to close out here, galaxy map. Alright, we're going to type Seoul up here. Come on, let's do this. Alright, come on. There we go. Route plotted, confirm, exit out of here, and we are on our way. We didn't crash into anything, so I didn't need any manual overrides here. We're good to go. How cool is that? My ship just did its thing while I was busy doing other things. That is awesome. I love my autopilot. Alright, so I'm not so sure why this auto launch shows speeding all the time. Alright, let's see where we're at here. We're gonna go get mass locked again? I don't think so. Not at this angle, so we should be good here. Let's line her up a little bit better. That way we go right into it. Alright, we don't want any more lost passengers when we get to our destination. Whoa, that's a huge star. That is mega, mega huge. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, that's our star. I must have seen a lot of stars in this game. Actually, when I was exploring, they actually have like a lot of red dwarf stars, and there's a lot of dwarf stars out in the galaxy, like in our leg, if you go straight up or down. So I was used to those, seeing those stars, which are not the best. Sometimes they're not even fuel scoopable, depending on what type of star they are. Alright, so I really don't like losing, so let's figure this out. But as to go back to exploration, that's where you can find life and make some really good credits in this game fairly quickly. I think I went out on like a 2-day journey in real life, like where I spent like an hour going to where I wanted to go, and then I spent like a couple hours actually exploring a couple systems, scanning the entire system down, and then finding places nobody's been before, and then looking for life. And I was quite surprised to see there was, in certain sections, there's life everywhere in certain sections. And then there's certain sections, areas, like, it's like almost clusters of systems have life, and clusters of systems don't. Or was discovered already. But it was a lot of fun to do that, but not go so far away that it's not, it only takes like a couple hours to get back to, like, a habitable area to unload the data. Some people do that out near Colonia, where there's still a lot of stuff so close together that the probability that you find some place nobody's been before is quite high. But I'm guessing further somebody travels out, obviously it's the same, have the ability to, find, places nobody's been before. Now with carriers, I'm guessing somebody can just jump super long distances with entire crews of, players that can just go out and explore different areas of the galaxy, which is what I eventually would like to do. So if you come upon my channel and you're looking for a group, send me a message and we'll get you set up on the Discord that I'm going to be setting up this weekend. But first, the plan is to see what we can do with this Thargoid threat here. I'm going to have a lot of fun if I can actually figure out how to get through with these passengers while I'm on the line with you folks. Yeah, look at these. There's tons of people waiting to get in. I'm not sure if they're NPCs or people, but I think this Thargoid invasion in Seoul has really brought a lot of the players together. It's a lot of fun. Alright, we're going to try this one more time if it'll let me. It may not let me because there is those fines from... that still has to get cleared. Let's go. Come on, let's do this. Alright. Just do the top. Ooh, that's actually a lot of credits. So the problem I have with that is it's probably like a threat level 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what a threat level 2 difference is, so I don't want to do that. I don't even see a threat level on here. So let's just go with this one. Let's see, can we fit them in here? All 4 of them? Okay, come on. Let's do this, and let's go exit from here. Exit. Let's set our desto to where we need to go. All right.
Mission critical message.
We are going here. I've tried to jump alternate routes like around the Sol, and it doesn't matter what direction I jump. If I have passengers on board, I get interdicted by them in hyperspace, and it's hyperspace too, so like if the pod ejects, it's like in between the 2 systems, and I haven't seen anything that allows me to recover them afterwards. And as you saw earlier, once they, yeah, if it disappears, it's gone. Like they're gone. So it would be cool if I could jump together in the same hyperspace tunnel with like combat axe ships. That way, like I could, you know, do that. But I'm guessing that there are probably combat axe ships that I could probably just remove a cargo and put passengers in it and actually reasonably fight them. And it looks like in this ship, there is no way I'm going to outrun them. No way. I'm going to be rocking back and forth on my my chair like I gotta... like my cat or something. Alright. Okay, so I'm bringing this down to 0 while we go through here because the station is right here, and if I continue on the wrong path before I go there, I might end up becoming mass locked, or I might become mass locked before I actually engage in that, and that would like kind of mess everything up. So I pulled the throttle back so that I didn't get too close to the station there. So like I said, I was able to successfully figure this out on my own, so let's see what we can do here. Alright, let's actually just go towards our destination this time. Did I evade the missile last time? Let's do barrel rolls. Everybody loves barrel rolls. Did they eject yet? No, they didn't eject. It looks like we're still good. I haven't gotten anything there. Okay, they are moving fast. There's nothing I can do there. Shields are offline. Let's see. I don't see a... okay, we're rebooting right now. Let's see if we can do that. Frame shift drive is disabled right now. But we're in a reboot right now, and there's a foreign body attached. Is this where they eject? Yep, alright, so they're ejected now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn around if my systems stay online. Evacuate group of refugees. How am I supposed to evacuate them if they're not on board? Alright, so we're going to pull the throttle back and look for them. Alright, where are you? Okay, it looks like the Thargoids are scooping them up. Alright, so somewhere over here is where I need to go. Where are you guys? Come on. Alright, there's an occupied escape pod that just flew right by. Alright, let's see if we can get one of them. Wow, okay, that's why the Thargoids are sucking them up. You see that? You see that? The Thargoids are sucking them up. Alright, so this is really important that I kind of get in there. Alright, come on, baby. Alright, so that's the problem. The Thargoids are sucking them up. So that, yeah, alright. So I don't know if I'm going to catch this guy in time. So it is on a, okay, so now I'm on a path, positive path to this canister here. My booster's not working right now because my scoop is open. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys. Alright, so I'm going really fast, but I want to get close to them in time.
Shield breach attack. Taking damage. Under attack.
Alright, well I have no other option right now.
Target destroyed.
Oh, you know what happened? I was going too fast, so that's the target got destroyed. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go home. Let's get out of Dodge. Alright. So, did you hear the target destroyed? So, I was moving too fast on intercept, and my ship blew that up. Alright, so you saw those escape pods out there. Those Thargoids just sucked them all up. That's what happened. Alright, so alright, so 4 passengers missing. A message from passenger. Did we get the passenger back? What's going on? What's going on here? Does it say that there? Yeah, it says that our 4 passengers are missing, and then it says the passenger complained. So, but it doesn't. I'm not sure which order that they're in here because they're both the same day, no time stamp. So I don't know which one's first and which one's last here. I'm guessing that's the first one, and then that one's the second one. So how did I get a message from the passenger if the passengers are lost? Do I have passengers on board? Here, if I go here, the inventory is going to say that they're here. Oh, no cabins on board. Now I have no cabins on board. Okay, so that means that they're not here. Let's go to nav. I can't do that right now. So it looks like I've never seen that happen. Usually my ship just kind of like bounces off. But either the target was destroyed by the Thargoids, or as I went in for it, it hit the ship and it was too fast and it just destroyed the escape pod. Although considering the Thargoids were like sucking them up, I think that the timing was important to get there as quickly as possible. Alright, let's check this ship out one more time. Inventory, let's see what it says here. Okay, yeah, so there's, yeah, they're not there, so I'm gonna just head back to Sol and abandon. Actually, you know what? I have to go to another interstellar factor, so alright, this is frustrating. Phew. Alright, I know this is probably not the best fit for this, but I also don't have like all the time to go building an axe ship here. Let's see what we gotta do here. I need to find an interstellar factor, so let me find one far away that I can actually like do what it needs to do. Like, hey, I've got a fine, let me pay the fine. Alright, let's go near Sol, and let's go here. Change search to let's go to corporate. Maybe there's a corporate government that just doesn't care. Oh, no, we went to LaSalle 9352 already. Let's see if we can find one really far away. G8932. Actually, let's see if there's anything in this where we're at right now. Yeah, there's no stations here. Let's see if there's any settlements here. Alright, there's nothing where we're at right now except for our Centauri ship. I wonder if there's an interstellar factor on there, but I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to waste my time. Alright, let's go to G8932. Bet you I could pay it at the penal colony. Alright, let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
It would be more entertaining if, like, if I was able to scoop them up, huh? So traditionally, I was able to successfully scoop up salvage and escape pods before, but I never had a closure rate like that, and I would never had people shooting at me. So, considering I had my ship blown up in that same sector, I had to try to figure out the best way. But it is a game, so like I'm guessing like if that were like someone actually going into combat in real life, they'd be dead, and that's just it. No second chances, right?
Frameshift drive charging.
So it shows I discovered the system. If you're new to this game, this is just the first time that I've been here, and that's into the cartographic data. I'm pretty sure that somebody has scanned this whole system, and there's a whole bunch of information there that just confirms it as well. Let's see. I believe this is where I want to go. Hopefully it's not like 8 million light years away. So this is the boring part of the game here. Usually I don't, like I said, if I were, like when it was the second I got off camera live last time, I was able to successfully get passengers there. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with me right now. So this is live, unfiltered. I'm not editing this video, and I'm not, this is literally just how it is, how I'm playing the game. So you get exactly what's happening. So you don't get to see the good times, just the good times. You see the good and the bad frustrations that I get in the live. I do plan to make some actual edited videos so you can actually see what a successful mission is like. Although, like I said, this is the out-of-the-box exploration Mandalay, so I had expected it to be able to kind of do something else besides exploration. And it certainly can if I want to reconfigure it. Alright, so closure rate. I'm not sure if I showed you landing on a planet in the last game at Alpha Centauri or not, but can't remember if I did that off live or not. My brain is full of all kinds of other things, like what I'm trying to study, so it's like the last thing in my mind. Alright, we're closing here. We're going to request docking at 7.5. We're already there. So this is an outpost here, so it just has external docking here, so I can kind of get the basic starport services. Hopefully they've got a good interstellar factor that lets me pay off all kinds of fines. If you are still watching and you are an avid Elite Dangerous person, if you can just put in a chat or message or comment or something about how to actually pay off interstellar fines where some interstellar factors do not recognize the fines. So if you can let me know what the best way, I would appreciate it, and probably other viewers as well. Oh man, look at this. I gotta repair this thing. Wow. Alright, starport services. I need to go to contacts. Interstellar factor. Alright, so they don't see fines either, so I'm kind of confused now. If anybody else plays this game and has any idea how to pay off fines. This can't be like real life, right? Alright, what is going on here? Like, how far away from Seoul are we? Like, and they just... Alright, so nobody knows I have fines, but I know I have fines. Like, let's just double check. Let me just make sure I'm not, like, going crazy or something. Alright, so I need to go here. I go to transactions, and then I go here. I have 2 fines. Does it tell me you can pay off a fine via the administrative contact in any station where this is present? Your fines can also be paid off at any interstellar factor. Okay. So, I read that, right? Fines can also be paid off at any interstellar factor. I'm at any interstellar factor. Alright, you can pay the fine via the administrative contact at any station where the faction is present. Alright, so, technically, the faction should be present in Seoul, so as long as they let me land on the stations, we can use the administrative contact to pay that off. So I know this is a video game, so I don't expect it to be like, don't want to textbook it, but I'm sure that's very confusing for a lot of players to try to figure out on their own. Like, where do I pay these off if it says any interstellar factor? Alright, let's go back to Seoul. I can go that direction. We're fine. Alright, I do not have any more time left to stream for the night, so I'm gonna get to Seoul, try it one more time, and then I gotta get off here. So yeah, if anybody has any idea why it says any interstellar factor and add an interstellar factor, it doesn't let me pay that off, it would be really helpful to try to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure out some mechanics of the game, but something like that just boggles my brain. Barrel roll. Anybody sick yet? Alright, attention passengers. You are en route ETA. What? Uh-oh, I must have did something wrong. Alright, if my ship gets blown up here for something I don't know about, let me know. So if you're watching the stream and you're like, hey, those system authority vessels being here in something amount of time, you know what, while we're doing that, okay, it says I can dock here, okay. You know, that's what I like about this game. Like, if you like understand like some of the stuff, that messages that are popping up, like this game is cool. Like when your ship starts to take damage, like there will be modules that go offline, and like you have to figure out how to like run your ship without that stuff, or find an alternate way. Or luckily, half the time a reboot works, which is kind of weird. But I'm guessing there are like this is 3,000 years in the future, and the ship has some sort of automatic like physical device that can actually like if there's actual broken wires and conduit and circuits, they can actually like reroute them or actually like fix them. All right, we got somebody up here that says yo. Alright, let's get in here, let's go check this out, and let's try to get this mission done. Look how beautiful Earth looks. This is a perfect angle here. Oh, I love it. Should I put in chat? Let's just do this anyway. Let's just play along here. Alright, intercepted by Thargoids on passenger evac. Passengers ejected. And pods were intercepted by Thargoids. There we go. I'm not sure if I spelt that correctly, but spelling's the last thing on my mind right now, right? Alright, so my landing gear's not down, and we're being held up by something. Alright, I think I can land. I need to go to landing pad 41. Let's let this guy clear and see if we're next in queue here. No? Alright, let's match the rotation, because that kind of bothers me right now. Let's go in close, let's not go too fast. Alright, match the rotation. We got nobody in front. Let's stay low. Alright, let's go. Alright, baby, let's go. Let's see if the auto dock will do it once I'm inside. Because, like, look, there's the problem right there. Like, those ships are just stuck there. Like, they just are not moving. They're like, hey, let's just mess this all up. Alright, now let's go down to 0 and see if auto dock takes over from here. Alright, so so I just restocked my guns. Did anybody see? Oh, you know what? I used that overdrive thing. Maybe it uses some sort of like consumable that I'm I didn't know about. Let's go to Starship Services. I should be able to find an administrative contact, right? That's what it said. I'm in the same system as them, so theoretically, I should be able to just go here and be like, hey, let me pay this off. Alright, so it's not letting me do that either, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. If anybody knows, let me know. Alright, let's just buy stuff off the black market, huh? Might as well. Just kidding. Alright. Alright, so, nothing that I said about that makes sense to me, so if anybody else can make sense of it, let me know. We're gonna try this one more time. Hopefully these people are, okay, locked due to reputation, so now I need reputation problem. Alright. How do I get reputation if I can't take anybody along these missions? Alright. And I can't equip a different cabin, so it looks like the game won't let me do anything anymore. Alright. Huh. Alright. Let's do something better. Well, that's disappointing. Alright. Let's see. Where is my fertile ants at? Alright, this is 5 minutes away, so I'm going to transfer this ship to this location. Well, actually, it's on Daedalus. We're just going to go to Daedalus. Maybe their administrative contact is smarter than these people, I don't know. Alright, what is my ship doing right now? Whoa. What is it doing? I don't like what it's doing right now. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm taking over. I don't know what it's doing, but I don't want to die, so let's see. Is there someone coming in here? Let's stay here for a second. Gotta keep it moving. Or it'll take over. Alright, there's nobody going through this slot, so I'm going to take it. Alright, there is, so let's get through. There we go, we're safely through. We have to stay in this corridor, just like if we're boating, there's like a corridor here. I noticed that if I go past those pictures, it still did, I don't know, access, fraction. It said I'm trespassing. Does anybody see what I did wrong there? Anybody? Alright. Okay, so on the next stream, I'm going to move my picture up because I am really confused right now because unless I'm hallucinating right now, I looked at the mask lock and it was turned off and it told me that it wasn't, so maybe there's just a huge delay between what my ship is doing and what is actually happening. Alright, this is 545 light seconds, so it's not terribly far, but let's go test out and see if we shoot our guns. So, I had to restock, and I didn't shoot anything. Whoa! She went right by. That got fast quick. So, but we turned that on, right? So, as we went through that, I turned on the overdrive, so I'm going to go test and see if we dock, if it used like some sort of consumables. I mean, what happens if I press that button? No, what happens if... Alright, so maybe I just deployed a heatsink, so maybe I would just press the wrong button and deployed a heatsink and didn't notice it. Ooh, she's getting cold, look at that. So maybe I deployed a heatsink last time and didn't even notice it. So we're heading towards the sun, as you like, but the station's way before it. So this is gonna be interesting to see the bodies and the planets as we get close by. Daedalus is the first rock, like orbiting a planet. What is it? Mercury, the first planet in orbit around the sun. All right, let's change the angle some so it's not too crazy. And we're about to jump inbound. So I'm going to live stream, but I think that I'm going to take some of this video and I'm going to put it into a video editor so that I can kind of show you what I'm trying to show you as I play this game. Alright, so sometimes auto dock is stupid, and it'll hit this ring if it's not correct. Alright, cool. It got through. There are times where it's actually hit that ring on these stations from that angle, so it's good to know you might have to take over if it does that. I gotta speed this along. I don't have all day, so we're gonna match the rotation and we're gonna go in. We're looking for other ships on their way. We've got stuck ships, so this guy's actually moving through, and there's a guy to our left over there, so we will kind of avoid him. We'll look at all those. That's a traffic jam in there. All right, we're 11, so we're gonna go here and pull it back. Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure if these were the heat sinks or... Yeah, okay, so I just restocked the heat sinks, so that was the problem last time. Alright, I'm looking for the administrative contact and see if we can get a passenger mission from here. So, let's go back, let's go to contacts, administrative contact. Yeah, no fines detected. I mean, I'm definitely sure there are fines, and it's... Let me just read it again. Maybe I am not understanding. Just press random buttons now. Alright, so I am seeing 2 fines by the Sole Constitutional Party and the Nationalist Party. And it says you can pay off the fines via the administrative contact at any station where the faction is present. So they are present here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any of these missions. Passenger lounge. Let's see if there's anybody here. That's like from a different faction or something. Yeah, so it's not going to let me do any of this until those are paid, and there's no way to pay them off, so... that just sounds stupid. I love this game, but that's just stupid. Alright, let's go take our fertilance out. I'm going to use this ship. Alright, it says I have passengers still on my ship, so... Alright, let's clear that mission. I'm going to abandon that mission because, like, I went there and they are not there, so... We tried to recover that and it didn't work, so we're just going to abandon this mission. We're going to confirm that, and then we're going to go back to here. Let's see if the contacts will let me clear these now that there's no passengers on board. No. Alright. Let's go passenger lounge. Oh, we can do one, but that one I don't want to try this. Right, this is like level 5, so I have no idea what is like what I would find on this. What kind of threat I would find, so I'm not gonna try that one. Yeah, all these people are just like, oh, alright, so now that I don't have that, I can transfer over to my storage ship, my Fer-de-Lance. Come on, baby. Use the ship. Alright. I don't know where I'm going, but we're just gonna go find somebody to blow up. Alright, let's go to signal sources and let's find... There's no signal sources here. Alright, we'll have to go to the nav beacon and see if anybody's been bad.
Ship released. Follow the greens on your way out.
Alright, let's go. Alright. All these people stuck in like some sort of portal. Like, come on. Alright, let's see if it gives me a find. Alright, I don't like have any wait, no, I don't have any problems in this ship. Maybe it just doesn't like the Mandalay. Maybe there's something wrong with that ship. Alright, there's a nav beacon. Let's go there. Alright.
Frameshift drive jobs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So the nav beacons are always located by the primary star if there is a nav beacon. That may not be the case going forward, but what ends up happening is this allows me to scan the entire system to see if there are any like places to go to like have fun in. I was looking for a resource extraction site, but I mean this is our solar system, so we know that there's like one asteroid belt, and I'm guessing it's not a site for resources. Alright, this ship is a lot slower than the Mandalay. I almost said Mandalorian. So this ship has lower fuel. Okay, I am approaching way too fast, maybe. Yeah, that's a gravity well there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to overcome that in time. So we'll just keep going straight, and then we'll just kind of zoom back around towards her. It would have taken forever just to kind of like slow down there, so I'm going to just do it this way without burning up from the sun. I'm close enough to fuel scoop. Nice. What I'm afraid about that close enough to fuel scoop is there's no fuel scooping, and my closure rate to the nav beacon is very slow. What I'm concerned about there is like if it starts to heat up, it'll like drop me out of Super Cruise, and I will have to figure out how to escape the sun's gravity under heat conditions. This takes so long. This is the boring part of this game. It just takes so long to travel between things, but it's also very fun, like in a cooperative environment. All right, we're here now. Let's go check. And see if we can have some fun. That's an axe pilot. I don't want to mess with that guy. All right. All right, where are you at? Come on. You're somewhere this direction. Boost failed. Down. There you are. Alright. Competent. Alright, these two are in a pair, but we'll scan the other guy just because we can. And I have to get really close to this guy. How close am I? To scan this guy? I have to get really close. Whatever he's rocking right now is freaking crazy. Alright, we'll blow right by him. Oh, people are fighting out here. Let's go. Let's get in on it. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Where are you at? Let's get in. 3 kilometers. Start shooting. Oh, he's not getting away. There's no way I'm going to let him get away. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to eat through his shields before he gets out of here unless we were able to target his engine, which I didn't do. There's a way to actually target his engine, so I'll have to think about that next time. Alright, let's find... They're clean, they're clean. This guy's his partner. He's in a... let's see what this guy is. Let's go in formation with this guy if we can. Let's try to match his angle and speed. There we go. I don't know why I'm moving my head here. There we go. There we go. We're in formation with this guy now. There we go. It's a little slower. Match the speed. Closure rates are kind of similar. Now he's pointing down. Oh, that's weird in this environment. Let's turn it right. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's find somebody to blow up. Alright, can I blow this guy up over here? Let's see, we got some more people that just jumped in. There we go. That's an axe pilot, so probably not. Alright. Let's scan the beacon and see if there's anything here I can go to. That's like a level 1 combat site. I need to go towards the nav beacon, and then I need to find... I'm scanning it already. So just leave it like that. Alright, I got my system data. Now let's go check it. Crashed ship. It's a scandal. Congressional streamlining, huh? Apparently I can go visit the Voyager probe out in here, but I'm not really going to do that. Alright, there's a resource extraction site. Here we go. That's what I was looking for, and it's not far away. Let's do that. It's low. Maybe we'll find some combat out here. Alright, let's go. Let's put our guns in and let's go. So, I still don't know the mechanics behind the charging rate of my cooldown for my frame shift drive, because sometimes it goes really quick and then sometimes it takes forever like this. So I'm not exactly sure what mechanics are involved in that. If somebody knows, it would be great to let me know so I can like make some plans accordingly. Alright, have to be careful here because that angle from the sun was kind of close, so I need to make sure I don't burn up on my way through that angle there. Cool, we're clear. Now this is going to take forever. The ship is slow, so just bear with this stuff. You might want to come back later, go get yourself a drink. Oh, you know what makes this even easier? Check this out. In this ship, I can do this. I can do that. I can go Super Cruise Assist, right? And then it's it should take over. It's active, so I can just kind of take my hands off and it'll keep it on course, and as long as there's not like a planet in between me and that, it'll go forward. So hey, everybody want to meet the star of the show? So this is Drogo, if anybody wants a cat picture here. He doesn't like cats. Say hi. Hey, I'm Drogo. I'm the cat. So he looks like he wants to get involved here, huh? Look like a cat on a YouTube stream. Check this out. So, I probably need to brush this cat, so I am super stoked to actually show you guys my feline with his winter coat on. He's a feral cat, and I'll tell you a story about this cat. So, I was somewhere in northeast Pennsylvania, and it was like just like wintertime hit, and he was, I guess he just was born, and he was by himself, and I'm sure cats, like, they are born in litters, but he was the only one brave enough to like kind of try to find resources and food. So he would go to the same spot every single day, and I would just hear him do his like baby kitten meow, and then eventually I was just like, you know what, it's gonna be super cold, you know, let me just hang out with him. So he ended up just living in the actually I got Super Cruise Assist, so I'm good to go. So he ended up living with me. He did a typical cat thing though as a kitten. And he got caught in a tree, and I had to figure out how to go up a ladder that, like, get him out of a tree that was higher than the ladder. So he actually put his whole trust in me, and I actually had to reach up and put him in a bucket and then somehow get him down to the ground. We did. After that, he's always been bonded. He's never left. He has kind of did his feral cat thing. I'm sure he's a cat, so he probably likes to do his cat thing. So he's left for a couple days before, but he's always come back. It's always in the wintertime too, so it's kind of crazy, but I'm going to put him down now. I'm going to go to this resource extraction site. It looks like our planets do have asteroid belts and rings around them, which we can extract from minerals in our current solar system, so here we go. So the reason I choose the low is I've only been playing for you know, less than a year here, and I've actually taken breaks a month, so my total time in this game is like not terribly extensive. So rather than going to places that I'm overwhelmed with, it's easy for me to go in here. If I had squadron mates, it would be kind of cool, because if I get overwhelmed by DPS or something like that, I would be able to, you know, have the teammate be able to kind of go in there while I run out, or if they have like a, you know, powerful ship, take the enemy out while my shields recharge, or I do a reboot repair cycle. But I don't necessarily have that. But notice these rings compared to the rings in the other systems we've been. I'm wondering if they're like this because they're just like compared to like other places I've been. I wonder if they're just like we've mined them, or if this is just the way it is. I don't know. But anyway, we're here. Let's go find somebody. All right, we got some guy. We got some folks over here. Let's scan them. I scan them because if they're not wanted, I'll become wanted, and I really don't want to become like have bounties on my head out here. Alright, so there is going to be a massive group of folks out this direction, and I see some fire, so that's where I need to go. Let's see, that's federal security. That's not where I want to go. I want to go here. He's not federal security, so we should be able to... Oh, he's gone. Alright. Federal security, that is going to be a good guy. That's federal security, that's a good guy. So out here, there's a lot of support out here. Alright, this guy is a transporter. Probably a miner, so they're cool. Oh man, people are fighting all over the place here. Why am I can't get on? Let me get in on this stuff. Come on, bro. Let's go. Where you... Alright, there. Not that guy. Maybe this guy? He's an explorer. He can't be a bad guy. No? This guy's shooting at somebody. Alright. Alright, someone shot at me, so I can shoot him back, huh? Alright, let's go to this group of folks over here. Let's see if there's something we could... Oh, that's a Federal Security Service. There's not going to be anybody there. There should be somebody up and around over here. And there's going to be a rock somewhere. Okay, so they are just chilling right here. They're just like, hey, we're going to do what we need to do. So they're on a team. They're protecting their miner. That is really cool. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. Oh, jeez. Come on, go. Let's go. So what I'm trying to do is line up for this guy here so I can get him scanned here. Mostly harmless. Okay. Let's go to this guy over here. This shouldn't be this difficult. Alright, those guys are cool. Let's go up and around. Let's get some distance. Let's go up and around. Let's go after this guy over here. Nope, that's not who we want. He's clean too. Maybe I should go to a, maybe I should find a combat zone site. Let's see, these guys are shooting. That's gonna be it. Let's just open up on them. Before we line up, let's just... There we go. We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one now. We're gonna get this guy. Bring him right in. Ah, darn. I was gonna try to go for the epic kill there. Bam. There we go. That's Federal Security. They are very powerful, so don't shoot them if you're, you know, out there flying around. I like to scan them just to complete out of, just in case. Alright, so we're going to go up. Going to line them up. Alright, so those two are clear. So that one guy too, so we're gonna go up this way. There's our 3 miners, and we should have some dudes right here, right in front of me. Ho 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 ho! So the cool thing about the Fer-de-Lance is you can actually ram ships with this thing. It's like a battering ram on the front. Alright, so this guy's kind of moving fast. I'm going to have to use some yawing techniques to go in here. I'm going to have to use my thrusters to kind of get some extra maneuverability in here to keep in contact with him. And he's going super fast too, so I don't like to do these loop-de-loos, but if he's going to be moving around, I'm going to keep him lined up. We're going to go in a head-to-head chicken fight here. He's got no shields now, so he's a goner from my perspective. So there's something that you need to not you need to know, but like when I'm flying in these asteroid belts and fighting, if a federal security vessel or the system authority vessel enters your line of sight on your guns, you can become wanted. And so you might want to think about when you need to pull your hand off the trigger at some point. So obviously that was so easy, I was able to do that without even thinking. I was able to talk the whole time, so that wasn't too bad. Although, what I didn't like was the fact that I didn't have the turning radius that I really wanted. When I say turning radius, I wanted to turn faster, but it just wasn't happening. So, I think I might have made up the those fines and penalties that I had, and I'm trying to gain some reputation in the area too, so when I turn these in, I should get some more reputation, and maybe be able to do these missions again. I might have to do some hand solo smuggling soon, huh? So I have locked up, so I think that he was probably trying to keep his nose pointed towards me or something, just in case. But all right, let's go see what I did wrong. What is this? That's a wake. Let's see if is that all wake? Okay, so look, there's some galvanized alloys here, 2 kilometers out. So remember we were trying to do that pod earlier? So let me put my scoop out. All right. So my cargo scoop is deployed. I want to line up on it. So this is what I was trying to do. We were trying to do the pods earlier. So I want to bring it in. Oh, I just hit it. See how it bounced off? Like, that's what I expected to happen. But when instead of bouncing off, it just destroyed the pods. So they're really delicate, and that kind of makes sense from a reality perspective. Let me put my guns in while I do this. Let's see if we can line up with it. So it should be, let's go out this way and then flip around. Hope I'm not making you sick. But I need to flip it around, get it in front of me. There it is, there it is. And now it's moving relative to me. So now I have to put it into, oh, shoot, we are really close right now. All right, so I got a closure rate on it. Is this guy gonna go in and try to scoop it? There we go. So we're really close, so I'm trying to... There we go. Cool. So I was able to collect that... that salvage from the ship there. And what ends up happening is those pods, that's exactly what I was trying to do with those pods on the other ship. This guy's wanted, so I'm gonna go all at it. I don't think he has the type of ship that can compete. God, I used to be good at this. And I feel like a dog. If it moves, my eyes just go right towards it. There's a group this direction. Let's go. It's another Fer de Lance. It's an elite pilot, so we're gonna leave him alone, but he's clean anyway. Like to pick my battles. That's a security. That's a minor laser, so they're not really fighting. Okay, we're gonna get one more. I'm gonna head back and see if my reputation is repaired. This guy is wanted. I don't know who he is, but we're going after him. I'm not really firing because there's another ship so close that I don't want to make mad. I'm not sure if he's a player, but I hope not. I don't like to gank.
Target destroyed.
Alright, we said one more, right? Let's keep it be a man of my word here. Let's get out. Alright, let's get to a station here as soon as we get into warp here. Gonna be rocking and rolling. So this is going to be wrapping up the live stream from here. I'm going to try again tomorrow to do the passengers. If you guys want to kind of be along for the ride, I will probably get online and try to fix the interstellar factor problem before I go live. That way I can go right into the passenger runs. I really wanted to be successful with those passenger runs, but for some reason, I wasn't understanding what happened to the pods. But as you can see, the closure rate was so much, and the test with other salvage shows that they just bounce off the ship. So mechanically, I thought they would act the same, but it's more realistic where an escape pod isn't. So I guess a ship hitting it at 600 kilometers an hour, or whatever that speed isn't too good for an escape pod, huh? Alright, and now we're stuck in between warps here. I'm going to pull the throttle back just in case. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the closest one. I haven't been here yet. Let's go here. Titan City, this direction. Can I get to it from here? I gotta get around the rings. I got Super Cruise Assist too, so let's do that. So Super Cruise Assist is super cool, so I can just go like this, and then line up, and it should take over. Align with target destination. I am aligned with it. Wants me to go up. Alright, there we go. Okay. This game sometimes, like, I guess it's like real life sometimes, but, or things just happen and need to be fixed, or is this game just kind of glitchy? Alright, this is automatic. Cool. Alright, we're going to be on that side of the rings. We're going to go to contacts. We're going to request docking. And then once I dock, I'm going to see if the administrative contact works here.
Federal flight control channel open. Observe docking protocol if you wish to land. Request approved. Assigned to landing pad 30. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
Okay. So when I first started the game, I was like just picked up salvage just to see how to do it. I didn't know how to do it, so I was just like picking up anything I found on the battlefield, and Sometimes, like if you kill somebody that's wanted out there, like they might have like illegal contraband, and if you enter a station or get scanned by like a system authority vessel or like one of those feds, like it'll put you on like a wanted list and fine you for having it in your cargo, and you won't be able to land anywhere in the vicinity of that solar system. So just something to keep in mind unless you are like a black market trader. All right. Does anybody have time for this? So let's go in here.
Maintain approach. Prep for landing.
Alright, so this one has a cage around it. Alright, so this is going to be not so tricky, but I'm going kind of fast for this backlog here. Alright, I'm going to landing pad 30, so that's 10. That's not where I need to go. There we go. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to get the money from the mission, not the missions, but like the bounties that we just had, or I just had, so that what I'll be able to do is kind of recoup those costs for those fines for those lost passengers. It's a shame, but alright, I need to go to contacts here. I need to go to the administrative contact. And I need to tell him I got some bounties. There we go.
Incoming message.
Still don't let me pay the fines, and there we go. Cool. Now I need to go check this out. Let's see if there's a passenger lounge. Let's see if it allows me to do this. It's probably going to say like I don't have the right equipment, but let's just see if it lets me do it for reputation. Yeah, locked due to reputation. Alright. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna be out for the night, commanders. It was really great, talking to you tonight. Hopefully you made it through this live stream. I ran into tons of problems tonight. I ran into the problem where the passengers, I got intercepted by the Thargoids. The Thargoids are super fast, so apparently they caught up to the ship and they used a super weapon on my ship, which kind of disabled the whole ship. Once it disabled the ship, I had to go through a reboot process, and apparently the passengers just eject into space. We discovered that the pods in space are starting to get captured by the Thargoid ships, which you could see in the stream. They were actually going towards the pods and sucking them up. I did target our pod that got ejected, and it seems to me that during the approach to scoop it up, I was going too fast, and it actually destroyed the cargo pod. Although I was being lightly shot at by the Thargoids, it wasn't nothing that my shields could not handle. And I'm not sure if they were shooting at the pod and just hitting my ship, or if they were shooting at me. So it seems to me like they're less aggressive once the pods are ejected. So it seems to me like they're focusing on that. Next, we went to interstellar factors around the area of Sol. It's a whole bunch of solar systems, like light years and light years away. But they, for some reason, still can't clear those fines for some reason. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's just something like a game mechanic. Although I read the fine, and it says that I could do it at an interstellar contact or an administrative contact, and I did it in the same system as them, and as well as outside that same system. So none of those rules seem to be working. But commanders, you have a good night, and hopefully I didn't bore you tonight. I swear when I have some more caffeine, I'll be all up and running. You have a good night. set up for that. So if you do chat, you're welcome to put anything you want in the chat, but I won't be able to respond until the channel. Although the plan is to be able to, have an interactive, which is what I eventually would like to do. So if you come up on my channel and you're looking for a group, be able to just jump in, get within range.